Imagine waking up each morning with your heart pounding, your mind replaying yesterday's mistakes, and a tight knot of not enough clenching your chest. You reach for your phone, scrolling through feeds that promise success, happiness, meaning, only to feel emptier. What if the real struggle isn't out there, but within? We spend our lives chasing something: status, approval, wealth, control, hoping each new achievement will finally silence the yearning inside. Yet with every milestone comes a new emptiness, a fresh craving. A promotion begets anxiety about performance. A new car demands upkeep, and validation on social media can vanish with a single post. We're trapped on an endless treadmill, driven by the belief that out there holds our salvation. Enter Stoicism, the ancient wisdom that's more than dusty scrolls. It's a guide for flourishing today. Born in Athens around 300 BCE under Zeno of Citium, Stoicism traveled to Rome and took root in minds like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. These thinkers lived under political chaos, exile, and plague. Yet they discovered a formula for calm that still works in our 24/7 world. Why does Stoicism matter now? In the past decade, downloads of Stoic texts on Kindle have surged over 400%. High-profile leaders and contemporary authors like Ryan Holiday and Tim Ferriss shared daily Stoic practices with millions. This philosophy isn't an academic relic. It's a proven toolkit for mental strength. At its heart lies a simple truth: some things are within our control, and everything else is not. Your thoughts, choices, and attitudes, controllable. Other people's opinions, the past, the weather, they're uncontrollable. When we confuse the two, we gift our power away. Anxiety blooms when we fixate on what we can't change. Freedom blossoms as we focus on what we can. Here's a real-life fact. A 2018 study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people trained to distinguish controllable from uncontrollable factors reported 26% less stress over 6 weeks. By practicing this daily, you're not just philosophizing. You're rewiring your brain for calm. How do you start? Try these 2 Stoic habits. 1. Negative visualization. Spend 3 minutes each morning imagining losing something you value: your job, a prized possession, even a favorite routine. Seneca taught that stripping away comforts reveals their true value and reminds us they're never guaranteed. When you visualize loss, you cushion yourself against shock and build gratitude for what remains. 2. Control assessment. Whenever a worry pops up, traffic, a critical email, or a relationship conflict, pause and ask, can I change this? If yes, take action. If no, let it go. This ruthless clarity turns reactive anxiety into intentional focus. Marcus Aurelius journaled nightly, listing events outside his control and then practicing indifference toward them. You can do the same in a simple 2-column note: control versus no control. To see how this plays out, imagine Maya, overwhelmed by her inbox and a boss who's never satisfied. Each morning, she spends 2 minutes picturing her email server crashing. When her messages pile up, she remembers the crash she voluntarily imagined and realizes these are just emails. She then tackles her priority tasks calmly rather than spiraling into panic. Over a month, Maya's sleep improves by 30%, according to her fitness tracker. Notice how these techniques aren't abstract, they're actionable. You don't need a temple in Athens. You need a notepad and 5 minutes each day. Here's your 5-minute plan. First minute: negative visualization. Imagine worst-case scenarios. Next 2 minutes: control assessment. List today's worries. Sort them into 2 columns. Final 2 minutes: intentional action. For controllable items, pick 1 small step. For uncontrollable, practice release. Take 3 deep breaths and remind yourself, I choose my response. By anchoring your mind this way, you transform each moment into practice. You learn to greet uncertainty, not with fear, but with curiosity. You reclaim the power that lies inside every one of us, the power to choose our thoughts, our values, and our actions. So tomorrow, before you reach for your phone, close your eyes instead. Spend 5 minutes inside your own mind. Face what might go wrong, sort out what you can change, and let the rest flow past like clouds. In doing so, you'll discover that true freedom isn't found in more, but in the deep peace of knowing you already have everything you need. If that resonated, kindly subscribe and share a reflection below. Your insight lights our shared journey. Until next time on Ethereal Axiom, may curiosity guide every step.